Oh, Lucas Live. It's good old prostate bull leg duck pod.
Mitch has a way of trying to weasel out of things. So he'll try to say, "No, bro, I never said anything about nobody's else." Yeah, you have, because you said shit about mine. So there. It is what it is, man. I've watched Mitch for a long time, man. How he does I've known his little snaky ways for a long time, and I never really had so much of a problem with him until he hooked up with Nunya. To be honest, did I trust him or anything? Fuck no. Shit, no, man. Wouldn't have trusted him as far as I could throw the internet. But he was entertaining. And it was what it was. You knew where you stood, and then Mitch changed, in my opinion, from what I used to know. God, he was so annoying back in the day because he would talk to, people think that he never talked to Ed. He talked to Ed all the time. So that's one thing that if he wants to lie on, I can bust him on that shit because, everybody knows I was always in Ed's channel, so I saw what was going down, and
he's gonna roopie whoop.
He would come in there all the time to Ed's. And granted, usually he was trying to start trouble. You know what I mean? He would go back, like, say he would go to Ed and be like, well, Cap said this, and why didn't you blah, blah, blah on the panel last night at blah, blah, blahs, and blah, blah, blah. Then he'd go back to Cap and be like, well, Ed said this to you, dude, so what are you going to do? Blah, 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 and it's like, wow, bro, I see you, bro. I see you. Nobody really called him out back then, though. You know what I mean? Nobody really called him out. They just let him do his thing. He was, just Mitch. And
I can think about
steadily progressed, and he would get more and more snaky as the time went on. And then when he ended up hooking up with Nunya, that's the ultimate snake mover, right? Right, of course. Queen of the fucking snakes. Who's snakier? Not in this community, nobody that I know of, and that's just the God's honest truth. I'm just speaking truth. It's what it is, guys. Oh, damn, I got a good little rattle there for about 30 minutes. That's about what I wanted to do there. Didn't even really broach the subject I wanted to yet, but that's all right. Let's see what's going. Let's go to the videotape, people, and see what's going on. We got the GILF network in the house, or the SWG network, I should say. Formerly GILF. Very cool guy there. Hello, sir. Good morning to you. DFW, good morning. Corey Casper, good morning. Aha, told you I got your mod situation worked out. Yeah. Wait a second. That sounds like a Batman. That sounds like a Batman quote, actually. Almost. Hey, folks. Good morning to you, sir. Let's see what we got going on here. He's confined to a mental fucking wheelchair. I love it, bro. That's great. Vic's in the house. Hey, Vic, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Good morning. Okay, well, no, get the fuck. What the fuck? Stupid thing. Yeah, you see what matters to him, exactly. You're right, man. You're totally right. Absolutely, for sure.
Damn, I thought for a second.
For sure. Yeah. All right, guys.
Pizza.
I'm gonna play a little bit more music today. I'm not gonna be on as long as usual, but
I do
want to play another song. I'll play a song right quick for y'all. Some people like that, some people don't. It is what it is. Let me play a tune for you, and I will be right back. Let's see, what are we gonna play today? What are we in the mood for, guys? Ooh, yeah, I think that'll do nicely. of course, TNT by the mighty AC/DC. You don't like AC/DC? Well, I just don't know about you. Love AC/DC, love AC/DC. Great stuff. Great stuff. So, hope everybody's having a splendiferous morning. So, I don't know if anybody took the time to read that whole thing that, that lady wrote about Mitch, but very interesting. If you do take the time, it's pretty sure, I probably could do the reading of it, but there's also something else on my mind, and that's Gomez, Detective Gomez. An embarrassment to the term detective to use that in that way, though. But yeah, you know what I mean. So this dumb motherfucker put up a thing where he's talking about that, NTF, they're gonna sue somebody, blah, 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 boom, 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 yada, patata, kadnada, mawada, whatever, right? And it's like, bro, are you not friends with, like, one of the most litigious people in this fucking community? And you dare talk about somebody suing people? AKA, maybe start sweeping your own porch, bud, before you worry about somebody else's, because, my God, don't you know who Nunya is? I mean, and he's definitely been sucking up the Nunya for quite a while now, Gomez has. So, he can't say he hasn't, and he definitely knows how fucking sue happy she is. I mean, this woman will fucking sue you for ketchup. You know what I mean? Her ketchup didn't taste right. She's gonna sue you over it. Who knows? Whatever, right? It is what it is. I mean, the proof is in the sues. She sued a lot of fucking people for a fact. I was just shocked that he put that out. I was like, damn, bro, you at least attempt to have some common sense, but never really comes out that way. You know what I'm saying? He never really manifested that way, so I don't know. But he tries, I guess. But like I said, I just didn't understand that. I was like, what? Why would you even? You're good buddies with her, and she does what she does. So I don't see how the two really are even any remotely alike. And I hit him with two one-sentence replies. Blackmail is illegal. Revenge porn is illegal. Period. It is what it is. I mean, we're all adults here. We know what's going on. It's not a secret. I mean, everybody fucking knows what's going on. It is what it is. We have a piece of shit named Steven Sitchell that couldn't fucking help himself and is a fucking dickhead and trying to blackmail somebody. I mean, it is what it is. That's the simplest terms about it. And we talked about it at length the other day. Would you want that to happen to your relative? Would you want that to happen to your wife or your sister or your mother? Of course you wouldn't. Nobody would. Would you want it to happen to you? You think that'd be fun to deal with? You have this motherfucker literally saying, hey, you don't let me in your channel. I'm gonna rain hell down upon you. I'm gonna bring your fucking past up and I'm gonna put it everywhere. Cause I can. Cause I'm a dick. I'm a swinging dick. And I mean, that's what it amounts to with John Gotti, aka the good guy, aka Steven Sitchell. He is a giant fucking dick. And a pussy at the same time. What a conundrum. I guess that's the pussy dick paradox, you know what I mean? But he is both, for a fact. The other day he was still trying to get at me talking about money, and I'm like, dude, you're already acting like you're a fucking sixth grader. Like, boobies. It's like, dude, Who gives a fuck, man? I don't give a fuck what she did in her past or what any of y'all did in your past, really. Unless you're coming at me. That's the difference. Because like I know somebody's going to be like, well, you talk about people's past. Yeah, if they come at me, sure. Absolutely. NTF never went at John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? So, I'd like to know why he thinks he can fucking blackmail somebody like that. What gives him the fucking the balls to do that? It's just mind-blowing that he thinks he could get away with that. I just don't get it, man. And he'd have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for those fucking meddling kids. Maybe I'll get Rico to Brolic to speak on that subject. He can make something really good out of that, I'm sure. That's the guy that does the revived Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones with the AI voices. It's pretty fucking talented, man. He's got some pretty funny shit here and there. I love it, man. I love it. I've been trying to think of what to get him to say in the voices. Yeah, I think it'd be fitting to go at Stevie Boy with it. 100%, man. He's the fucking pervy old guy that's, that was always on Scooby-Doo. There's always like a pervy, leering old guy that was, like, I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling fucking kids. Yeah, there always was, man. And personally, I like his Flintstones better, but that's just because I just like the shit he has Barney saying, man. You think Barney's always beating up on Fred, man, for something? He's mad at Fred because Fred didn't supply the bitches he told him he was supposed to supply. Oh, man. Don't forget the Mighty Fred pool, because the Mighty Fred pool is, you think Fred Pool is gone, just when you think Fred Pool is gone, he comes roaring back, and that's, of course, Fred Flintstone mixed with Deadpool, and it's a very terrifying character, that one, I'll tell you. Very terrifying indeed. So it is Black Mirror Day. Let me remind everybody that might be interested in that sort of thing. Either watching it alone or with your significant other or just hanging out, whatever, watching it. It's a very cool show. Every episode is, pretty fucking plausible, man. I watched the first episode, which I'll have to rewatch, of course, but, that's all right. I don't mind at all. It was a great episode. So I don't mind rewatching. But
that's funny. I can think about 5 you motherfuckers.
That was very fucking scary to me because that shit could happen easily, man. We're headed down that path already. If you watch that, we're definitely headed down that path, man. Technology is a great thing, but it's also a scary thing as well. And I don't think it should be feared. I don't think technology should be feared, but I think it should be looked at with a wary eye, certainly. Especially with the way AI is going. I use AI quite a bit. Yeah. I've learned quite a bit about it. I've learned how to make it do all sorts of wonderful things. It's interesting, but at the same time, it's pretty fucking scary to me because the shit is fucking moving so fast. I mean, we're moving in leaps and bounds, man. We're moving in exponential chunks, not just little, fits and starts anymore, which is what it was when it first started out. You wouldn't get these very big jumps in technology back then. You would get little fits and starts, and that was still cool, right? But now we're getting these exponential jumps, and it's like, holy fuck. That couldn't do that 2 months ago. What the fuck? That is killer, And there's not a lot that if you can think about something to get AI to do, you could probably actually do it. Very rare that I could find something that I couldn't
See, that's
have
funny.
AI help
A
with
lot
or
more
do.
seeing than all you motherfuckers in this chat right now.
And a lot of people are scared of that, and they don't want any part of it.
Bioprevinium fuck.
You know, there's people that don't want any kind of AI art or AI to assist movie makers, which I think is ludicrous. I think that's absolutely fucking ludicrous. The AI is there to help directors and things of that nature. If, say, director B wants to use AI to remove, like, such and such from a film, you know? I mean, then so fucking be it, man. It is what it is, you know? I don't see the complaints, really, but, you know, people make them, and they make them in droves, that's for sure. So, I mean, there's people that want AI totally shut down, you know? No AI at all, and I just think that's taking it a bit too far, but, you know. There's all kinds of ways to use AI in this community, too. I've done it. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting to use in that way, but I would like to think that there is a majority of us that are good here. You know, I'd like to think that. I don't know if that's true, but I'd like to think that. You know, I would like to think that there's more people that would not shit talk somebody's health problems than that there would. But sometimes that's hard to believe, you know, and I'll go right back at somebody about their fucking health if they come at me. I will. I've made that plain. Is that mature? Of course not. Of course it's not fucking mature. It's just as immature as they are. I freely admit that. I mean, it's hard to, I mean, for a fact, it's hard to fucking put up with all that shit, man. You can only do it for so long, man, I'm telling you. Human nature. You start out saying, oh, it ain't fucking bothering me. It ain't bothering me, man. And until it does. You know what I mean? It might not bother you until it does. You come in and you're having a bad day, and then so-and-so fucking gets on your tits and says, you know, blah, 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 blah about your health, you know, or something. And it's like, all right, motherfucker, I know something about you too, so blah, 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 blah. You know, before you know it, you're off to the fucking races, right? Back and forth, 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 back and forth. Oh my God, it's so fucking exhausting. It really is, man. I don't see it getting any better anytime soon either. I mean, these people don't want to quit, man. They do it on the daily, man. They're gonna fucking talk shit no matter what.
Yeah.
That's alright though.
See, I bet some of these motherfuckers.
That's alright. I got some good tools to fight back against CPP.
Oh yeah, Trump shit, pardon, Dante Chalk.
And you know, so for a fact, seeing these people really fucking helps. You know what I'm saying? It really fucking helps because they don't got any room to talk, guys. So if any of these idiots ever say some shit to y'all, which I mean, I've seen them say things about people's health, really fucked up shit. They don't have any room to talk. Look at them. Look at them. If you want to start with one, look at Chillin' Eric, okay? That's all I gotta say. This motherfucker looks like a reflected leprechaun, okay?
You can go.
Ain't got no room to talk about nothing or nobody, man. Seriously, sit the fuck down. You're a baby in this community anyway, man. You don't deserve to fucking talk here. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you always involved in revenge porn, Eric? That's what I'd like to know. Why every time that shit comes up is your name mentioned? Got a weird fucking kink going on there, pal, that we need to know about? Tommy B does, though, too. You know, shockingly enough, old Tommy B was involved. It's like, bro, really? With your old ass thinking about fucking revenge wars, man. Come on, bro. Shouldn't you be like just hanging out with your fucking wife or whatever? Or I don't know if you got one, but or your grandkids or what? I mean, what? I mean, instead of fucking sitting with like 10 or so other grown ass men talking about fucking revenge porn, bro.
This motherfucker can't even get out of the
That's the wrong kind of motherfucking receipts, bitch. You said you was gonna come with receipts how long ago? Why did Tommy shut that down, Tom B? I wonder, gee. Pepperidge Farm damn well remembers that shit. And they definitely want to know why the shit that got shut down. Because, boy, oh boy, you sounded so fucking confident on that shit, man. God almighty. You were the world beater that day. You were the drum beater and the world cheater and the drum beater, you know? And then nothing came of it, right? Nothing came of it. Crickets, man. This motherfucker never brought any receipts. Never said anything else against Sam that I know of. I mean, I don't even know what that was all about. Because why even bring it up if you're not even going to follow it up, man? It's just weird. Your old ass, man. I mean, to me, that's just weird. I mean, because guess what, guys? Here's a news flash for you, CPP. Revenge porn is illegal. Did you know that? There might be some backward ass place where it's not somehow, but the majority of places, that shit is fucking illegal as hell. And Colorado got some damn stiff laws on it. Go look it up. You don't believe me? Like I always say, you ain't gotta take my word for it. Go look it up. And these motherfuckers sitting there, you know, with their little meeting talking about revenge. I just can't fucking fathom it, guys. All these people that are supposedly the big guys in CBP getting together talking about that shit. I'm sure they'll deny it. I'm sure they'd fucking deny it. Y'all can believe who you want to believe. It is what it is, man. Like I say, you know, why is it that every time this shit's brought up here, Eric's name's involved somehow? And it is. It's true. Interesting, huh? Right? Yeah, damn straight it is. With your fucking ginger ass. You know what I mean? Does the curtain match the drapes, honey? Little sexy Eric over there.
Come on, man. Look at you, man.
Yeah, let me get some of that leprechaun action, man. Come on, buddy.
What's that? Oh, yeah. That's your dream woman right there.
Man.
Yeah, that's Donna.
Dude, I can guarantee you, man, there'll be a pot of something at the end of the fucking rainbow, but it ain't gonna be gold, motherfucker.
Come on, man. We know that's your dream woman. You fucking, you probably
it ain't gonna be fucking gold, man, but you'll see.
Look at her dumb shit.
Yes, indeed. Right. I mean, it's just, you know, it's like, it doesn't make it okay, but it makes it better.
Right there.
Knowing that they look like that and talking shit, man. It's like, yep. All right, then. Yeah, y'all are too funny, you know. Man, they like to cut loose too over at CBT, man. They like to have fun, don't y'all? Yeah, y'all like to have fun, man, behind the scenes and stuff. That's pretty cool. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Just hanging out with your boys and your girls and just cutting loose and all those pictures that you probably wouldn't want anybody to see.
You guys in the fucking press media, man.
Yeah.
The camp, man. You guys been doing that a lot lately.
What was I talking about, guys? I forgot.
Poor girly girl.
Yeah, so that's some interesting shit, right?
Oh my goodness.
How they do that, they, you know,
man, you
throwing stones in the glass houses. They do it all the time. They've done it for.
Your fucking man ponds.
They've done it since I've been here, and they probably did it before that. You know what I mean?
My goodness.
And like I said, unfortunately, I don't see it slowing down or stopping because they don't want to, man. They don't want to. They want to keep shit like that going instead of stopping. And it's whatever. You can tweak the fucking dragon's nose a couple times, man, and that's a couple times only. Then that third time, fourth time, it's like, okay, it's on and popping. You know what I mean? It's on and popping. Y'all done pissed off the dragon now, bitch. And we'll see what happens, you know? Like George R.R. Martin finishing the Game of Thrones. I mean, will that ever happen? God, who knows? I don't think he will. He's too fucking busy doing everything else under the goddamn sun. He gets wrapped up like somebody fucking farts in the fantasy world, and he wants to be involved with it and stop. You know, as long as it stops him from writing on the Game of Thrones, he'll be happy to do it. I just don't understand that, man. I think he's afraid of making a book that don't live up to the HBO show. I think that's what his problem is, man, because I can't think of why he would want to keep doing this. And I know he's very much in demand. I get that, of course he is. But damn, old man, get that shit done. You're old. You might die tomorrow. And then, you know what I mean? That would suck. Because posthumous books don't always come out too well. I mean, I think Wheel of Time ended up turning out as good as it could. I mean, shit, that turned out. I mean, actually, in reality, it turned out really pretty damn well for what it was. And the guy having to pick up that much of a fucking workload, my God, he had to, you know, take on a lot there, man, and he did it in style too. Some people are probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? If you know, you know. It's a very, very good book series that some people, your mileage may vary big time on that one, on the Wheel of Time. Some people really like it. Some people really fucking hate it with a passion too. So, you know, it is what it is. Of course, Brandon Sanderson famously had to step in when Robert Jordan died, and he finished the book series and started many of his own. And you know, he's apparently done some things, kind of interjected some Mormon type stuff in his writing, and a lot of people are not happy with that at all. I have not got that far in that book, in that series, to know what's going on with that, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I mean, that's kind of weird if it's true, you know. I don't know, but fantasy books. I have many fantasies about people here. Like Mitch in a wheelchair, of course. Somebody had to think, I mean, somebody had to have that fantasy of Mitch being in the wheelchair. If it's not true, I mean, that's kind of an odd thing. This bitch seemed fucking pretty damn well serious, you know what I mean? I thought that woman was supposedly his bestie buddy or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong on that. You know, maybe somebody could correct me. But I don't know a lot about her. Liz Antoinette woman. But she, you know, it's funny because the way she talked about it, she was like, you know, oh, so what? So what if he's in a wheelchair? Who gives a fuck? Blah blah blah. It's like, do you know who Mitch is? Aren't you supposed to be his good pal? It's like, have you heard this man talk before? It's like, what are you even fucking going on about, lady? Have you ever fucking heard your friend? Because he talks cash shit about people's health. He's done it many a time. So it is what it is. You know, love for him to pop in right now, man. That would be great. That would be great. Last time he popped in, and I had to go. I couldn't let him up, and of course he made big stink about that, whining. Oh, but ran his mouth, and his cat ran his mouth at me, but they were too scared to let me up. Blah blah blah. Nah, bruh, I had to go somewhere. I damn sure ain't scared of your ass, man. What's to be scared of? What are you gonna do? restream something? You gonna restream something at me? Is that what you're gonna do, Mitch? Because that's one of his best things. Because him and his bestie, that's what they do now. You know what I mean? The whole restream scene, rather. Oh man. Let's see here. Rolling Throne. Fuck yeah, bro. I fucking love it, brother. Okay, what's going on? Nice, Constantine. Damn, hell yeah, bro. That will be a nice show for sure. I've seen them so many times. It's like, I don't know, man. I've almost got bored with them, but that, you know, I still love AC/DC though. I do. But I've seen them so many times. They put on a hell of a show. They really do. I mean, like most of you, I'm sure. You know, I grew up with hearing their music in my house, and just loved Bon Scott, of course. And then Bon Scott had his little misadventure and passed on from this world. So then fucking Brian Johnson did the impossible task, taking over for Bon Scott, and just came on and just fucking killed it, man. That is something else right there. That's a Jeff story for you. Right? That's a Jeff story. You know, he really did though. He took over the band and fucking made it his own. He said Bon Scott is great, but I'm gonna do my thing. And he sure as shit did for 100%. So yeah, I mean, I do feel like that's a giant problem in our community, the whole health thing. It's used as a weapon against a lot of people. It's not just me, you know. CPP famously making their little blanket though. I mean, grown ass people doing this shit, guys. Here again, can you imagine like Skeeter Jean making a fucking blanket out of, you know what I mean? Really? Isn't there time? I mean, couldn't you spend that time doing something important, like maybe making your website work, right?
No,
I don't know. I'm crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know. They were so pleased as punch with themselves about that too, man. And I'm like, you don't get how that's so embarrassing and so cringe? It's like fucking pathetic, man. Grown people doing this shit, bro. Grandmothers, grandfathers, and just taking part in it like they're fucking fifth graders. And it just blows my mind, man. That's what y'all want to do, I guess. That's what you want to do, you know what I mean? You can't lead a horse to water. Can't fucking shoot the horse and make him drink, I guess, you know? I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. Here's what it is. So, I still would defy Jeff to show us one of his arrests. I will reiterate that too today. I want to see who got arrested from our community, because according to him, it was more than one. Obviously, if that was true, we would have heard something by now. You know, it's not true. I mean, wouldn't it be so good if it was? Wouldn't it be juicy if it really was true, though, dude? You know what I mean? He came up and he was like, "Yeah, motherfuckers, haha, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all say I ain't got no fucking arrest. Well, here you go, bitches." And he pulls like paperwork out of his pocket and he starts reading it off, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Jeff, you go." And we know that's not gonna happen, though. We know that's not gonna happen, man. It'd be like suddenly his pictures that he has with people turn into genuine, like, sincere.
3 seconds.
Hey, I'm hanging out with you just to hang out with you.
He'd be like,
Pictures and not meet and greet pictures.
Apple martini? Yeah, come on.
Constantne knows I'm right. I don't know if he'll back me on it because I know he likes Jeff. I know he knows what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah. So, like, slow it down there, Joe Big.
I mean, I grew up with a guy that was, his father was high up in Arista Records, and we used to get free tickets all the time to shows around, and I saw shit like that constantly, right? You know, people taking pics with the band, and that's what they do. That's their job. They got to make the fans feel good too. You know what I mean? If they don't, they get the reputation of being standoffish and surly and all that. You know what I mean? So they take pictures and they put their arm around people like they're, you know, it's their long lost son. You know, that's what I would always say. That's the long lost son pic. They put their arm around. It's like, yeah. They're just making nice, man. That's all. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. But he has acted like, oh no, that's not the way. That's not the pictures that I have at all. No, heck no. Bruh. Come on, man. Come on, brother. It's cool you got the day. I mean, he can't just take. It's like I was talking with somebody the other day. I was like, he can't just take the experience and then be like, damn, you know, I did this in my life. I saw all these bands. I met all these bands. It was a meet and greet, but yeah, I met all these fucking bands. No, he wants to fucking embellish shit and make shit up, man. I just don't understand that. Why? You're always going to get caught, man. There's always going to be somebody that knows something. And, dude, I'm here to tell you, Jeff, those pictures you have are fucking meet and greets, dude, and we know it. Not trying to be mean, man. I'm just telling the truth. I still think it's cool. I mean, you know, I'm not dissing that at all, guys. I'm really not. I promise. You know, meet and greet's cool, too. Shit, you got to meet them. I think that's cool. I always thought it was cool when I got a fucking picture with a cool band member. Why not? Did I tell my friends that, you know, they were going to adopt me and fucking make me an honorary member of their family? No, of course not, because that would be a lie. I told everybody, hey, look, man, my buddy's dad's high up in the record label. I got a fucking meet and greet. There you go. It is what it is. I liked when they gave me merchandise. Like, they would give me, like, signed albums and shit like that. That's what I was always down for. Rather than a picture. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it, I want an album or something. And as the years went by, steadily, it got more and more that, you know, they would be like, yeah, if you want to buy an album and I'll sign it right here. I'm like, yeah, of course, why not? And they marked those fucking albums up too, bro. God almighty. Whew. Vinyl is hella expensive right now. And I got news for everybody that collects records. When Trump reinstates these tariffs, if he does, vinyl's gonna be done for a while. I'm telling you, because they're gonna have shit added to that. And it's because it costs a lot to make vinyl, man. It really does. So there'll be a big tariff on that. And who wants to pay fucking, you know, $50-$60 for an album? No way, man. Fuck that shit. Nope. They can keep that shit. I'll just listen to Spotify. Fuck it. I know that don't pay very much to the artist, but you know, I'm gonna listen to my tunes, damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to my tunes. Shit, man, buying the t-shirts and shit is where it's at anyway for any band. You know, they want you to buy shit that's gonna go, the money's gonna go to them, instead of fucking buying an album where everybody's gonna get their cut before they get theirs. You know what I mean? From everybody down to the fucking artist to the blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Everybody gets paid before they do. So I've seen breakdowns of it, man, and some of them are very, they get pissed off about that shit, man. They don't want to, they don't want to talk about how much they actually make from places like Spotify and shit. It ain't a lot, I can tell you that. It's not a fucking lot. I think they get like peanuts for like a million plus plays even. I mean, they were really bitching about that.
Oh, you got a vinyl collection there, Constant?
That's crazy to me. If you can't make a lot of money off a million plays, then damn, that's...
You can use his dad's collection of vinyl records.
Fucking wild, right? Oh, man. Damn, who'd have thought I'd start talking about Jeff in the morning? Wow, that was a wild tangent right there. Well, not really. I just started thinking about how he kept on about the damn... He got somebody not fired, but arrested. Damn, got somebody fired? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Jesus. I'm making shit up out of whole cloth here, guys. Yeah, when Jeff was talking about getting people fired, Damn. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, he was talking about getting people arrested, and, yeah. That never happened. It's never going to happen. I mean, come on. No. He's a piece of work, man. He's a piece of work for sure. I wonder if he's got any pictures about, like, behind the scenes times and just times when you just let your guard down, just let your hair down, let your freak flag fly, so to speak, I wonder if Jeff has any pictures like that. You never ever know. You never ever know. For sure. Well, let's see what's going down here in the old Chatterone. The old Chatterone. Well, there you go, man. I mean, right. I mean, somebody's fucking blackmailing somebody about something in the past, and yeah, it is. I think that's the time to start talking about it, man, because I don't know. Here again, I don't know where this dude gets his balls so big to think he can just get away with this and nothing should happen. It's okay. It's Steven Seagal, dude. He didn't do anything wrong. He's Steven Seagal. He's a Jew. He's a Jew, guys. He's a Jew. He can do what he wants, man. Come on. I mean, this is his word, not mine. So, it's like, he can do what he wants, man. He didn't never do anything wrong. And I mean, shit, just...
Sure you do, Jenny.
The reasons he goes at people for shit is just mind-blowing to me.
Elvis on by Elvis. Okay.
The reason he's pulled in some of the people that I like, and I'm talking about guys now. I'm not talking about the ladies. It just pretty odd because when you have been busted talking to, for all intents and purposes, I don't know if the girl was that young, but I know he thought she was that young when he was talking to her. And this is deadly serious. This is not a joke. This is not pranks or anything. This is about Steven talking to an underage girl. I think he thought he was talking to Jackoff's sister, and for all he knew, that girl was like, I don't know, 8? I don't know, 9, 10, hell, I don't know. It was something, it was very young. It was very fucking young, okay? And I think that's disgusting. And he thinks he should just get away with that too in this community. You don't want to, ever talk about that, He wants to talk about his money. Oh, we can talk about your money, Steve. We can talk about how you're waiting on somebody to die in your wife's family. I mean, that's what you said. Your own words, buddy. If you were joking, then I don't know what to tell you. They were your words, so. And it is weird that you don't even own your house. That is weird, though, isn't it? I don't know what to tell you on that one either. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know anybody letting them live in your chat, man. Y'all are fucking wild. Y'all are fucking wild. And this, a lot of times, it's people that will whine and moan about stupid shit, man. Like, oh God, he said that about her. I can't believe that. He said that about PHI. Her aneurysm. That's not right. That's so mean. You know, I'll tell you what's mean, and that's calling a fucking victim a slut. That's what's fucking mean. Okay? You come to me when I start doing that, and then we'll talk. Because I can tell you right now, that's never gonna fucking happen. And I don't do things like that. I think that's disgusting. I think that flies in the fucking face of everything this place is supposed to be about. And it's from a fucking catcher, guys. That's what's fucking absolutely mind-blowing. A fucking catcher, guys. What the actual fiddle fuck? You know, right? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, please. You know, a fucking catcher, you know, whatever, man. And don't think we forgot you saying you're going to look up there, you're going to find everybody's survivor story and out them. I know you were pissed off. I get it. That's no excuse to say something like that, though. Being angry can excuse a lot of things, but damn, that's not one of them, in my opinion. Sorry, not sorry. Talk about anything but something like that, right, guys? I mean, why would you say it? Why would your mind go to that? That just shows what a fucking mean fucking mind you have, and a fucking just hateful fucking turn you have. Ugh. I like Napoleon. I'm like, ooh, God. Oh man, because that is exactly what I think about when I think about her. It's like, ooh, God. It's like I don't even want to think about her. But and oh shit, I'm dropping shit. Oh my God, I'm about to drop the whole fucking drawer out. Jesus. Almighty, I'm so fucking clumsy. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't drop that shit. Okay. And I know it's been beaten to death the whole Tommy Boy Doc thing. I get it. I get it, man. It has. But the shit she said about that will really fucking flip your head on its ass, so to speak. So to speak, I guess. I don't know. But the whole little spiel she gave, what the fuck was that? The whole, I was looking around and what do you know? Sweet satisfaction. I'm like, you sound like the fucking South Park chick that got braces. I think it's one of the kids' sisters. I can't never remember her fucking name. But she said it just like that. And it made me crack up. It had the exact opposite effect of what she was going for, I guess, because she did sound so hateful, but I just laughed my fucking ass off when she said that shit, man. I was like, she's trying so hard to be so hard, like tough sounding and shit, man, and it just felt so fucking flat to me. Sweet satisfaction. Oh, that's just perfect. It really is, man. It's great. Yeah, man, that shit was wild. She, you know, fucking doxed herself, all that, yada, yada, yada. Don't need to be rehashed, but It is what it is, man. I don't even know how I fucking got on the tangent of PHI, but for fuck's sake, damn it, see, that's, oh man, that's why I never should imbibe or ingest before. Shit. I totally lost my train of thought. That train is done pulled out of the motherfucking station, guys. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to hop on another train momentarily until I catch up with the other train. Choo choo. Hey, maybe we'll see Nunya's Victimhood Express while we're rolling around, right? We can all wave and give her the bird, you know. It's like, ah, what's up, bitch? Oh shit, but yeah, I totally fucking lost my train of thought there, but that's all right. It's no big deal. Yeah, we're just bullshit anyway. It is what it is. So yeah, you know, it's been pretty wild lately though. So you know, it's going to be interesting going forward to see what happens. And will Mitch address this, or will he just leave it be? I mean, and try to sweep it under the rug, like apparently, like it happened the other time it was mentioned in hoax wars. Be interesting. You know, somebody that I trust a lot and talk to a lot told me, you know, like, really not much here to really talk about. And I agree. I agreed, but at the same time, I thought, well, you know, at the same time, it does give us the chance to open up a dialogue about how the health thing should stop, man. But will it? Probably not. You know what I mean? I'd stop it if people would stop it with me, but they're not going to, man. They're gonna fucking try to say dumb shit until I get my fucking surgery and come back and I'm fucking fully on camera. And then, I mean, then what are they gonna do then, man? Nothing. What the fuck are you idiots gonna do then when you see I'm a normal fucking person? You're gonna be looking mighty fucking stupid like you already do. It is what it is, man. You know, I mean, how much I can do about it. And it's not just me. I mean, they talk cash shit about plenty of people's health problems. It's just weird. I just can't imagine any other catching team or anything, you know, remotely associated with it doing anything like that. Stopping to even think, you know what I mean? Be like, protect the innocent. Yep, we're going to talk about somebody's health first. That's in our chat. We don't like their legs, the way their legs look. So we're going to talk about that for 30 minutes before the catch. Can you imagine? Can you imagine as like militant as she is doing something like that? Of course not. Of fucking course not, man. Nobody's gonna fucking do that because it's grown ass people don't act like that. In reality, they might in our little corner of the world, but our little corner of the world has proven time and time again we are not reality here. Obviously, people do not act accordingly here. They really don't. So yeah, like. You know, trying to think here. My train is running out of go-go juice. It might be DOA, guys. Sorry about that. The train might be DOA, so. That's always the risk you take when you go live and you're tired of shit. But I thought I wasn't at first, but then it really kind of hit me, and I was like, oh shit, I actually am pretty fucking tired. So, that's all right though. I'll be like Bon Jovi. I'll sleep when I'm dead. How about that? Oh man. So, I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen any CPP simpletons coming on in, because it seems like when the leader's away, that's when they like to play, right? I mean, they usually come flocking when he's gone away. Huh. Oh, well, all is lost. All is lost. Just like Robert Redford in that movie. All is lost. You talk about a bleak fucking movie, guys. Have y'all ever seen that movie? Holy shit, man. It's a bleak motherfucking movie, guys. So Robert Redford is like on a boat, and the boat gets fucked up, like bad. Starts taking on water and all kind of shit. And he's like in the middle of the motherfucking ocean, and nobody knows where he's at, and you know what I mean? And just, well, he up and fucking hits a damn, one of those fucking transfer truck type thing, you know, the storage things, and he's just chilling in the middle of the fucking ocean, just floating. Well, he runs his boat up on it, and it fucks that boat up even worse, man. And he starts taking on water real bad, and just, it's the whole story of that, man. And it's a fucked up movie, man. It really was. I almost thought to myself, what the fuck? Why am I watching this? But I mean, I like Robert Redford. And I like disaster type movies. So, you know, I was like, well, shit. I just don't know if I like that kind of bleak. You know what I mean? That was super fucking bleak. I'd rather watch a gory fucking movie than something that's like realistic like that. That's the gut punch type movie. Shit that has stuff like that, man. That's harder to deal with than some fucking gore, man. Gore just makes me laugh. You know what I mean? I don't really get freaked out at gore or anything though. So I do like gory movies though a lot. I love practical effects. Two of my favorite really comedy, they're leaning towards, they got some comedy in them, is a project, Psycho Goreman is one, and Fried Berry is the other. That's about a dude that gets taken over by an alien, and it's it is easily one of the most fucked up movies I've seen. It reminded me of a very harsh acid trip. And just the way the visuals were done and everything, it was great. Great soundtrack too. But highly recommend both of those. Both are on Amazon Prime if you're wondering where they're at. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on staying on too long. I just wanted to come on and touch base about this Mitch thing. I don't, just so many people messaged me about it, asking if I thought it was real, and I don't think it's real. It almost even sounds like something he would make up, really, just to be him. I would not put that past him. I'm not saying he did that, but I'm saying I'd never put that past him, because I mean, I've heard him do some wacky ass shit like that, right? So it is what it is. Well, let's see. So let me ask y'all this. How many people here will really actually take participation in the karaoke? How many people will actually sing at karaoke? Is this going to be something that is going to have to be carried by one or two people, or are a lot of people planning on doing it? I ought to make it you know what? I should do that. Make it a fucking requirement that you can't win the giveaway unless you do karaoke. That is a good fucking thing right there, guys. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a good idea or no? Is that too strict? Is Is that too strict? Good one, yeah, Constantine. Great stuff there. Hey, MasterCard, what is going on, sir? You know, I need to hook you up with a mod. I don't know why I didn't fucking do that ages ago. I'll fix that after this live, good sir. I will definitely do that. So is like nobody gonna participate in this fucking karaoke? Y'all don't want no money? Shit. I mean, hell, I keep it for myself. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Y'all turn down free money, then fuck it. Oh man, nothing much, brother. Just chilling. Just chilling. Yeah, just chilling for show. Yeah, I think it's a good idea too, man. Like that way, you really make sure you're gonna get some people involved, because it's like, oh, y'all want to just be in here and put your feet in the seat and not do anything. You know what I mean? It's like, I see you there. Hold on a second, buddy. We'll all right, guys. I'm gonna play a song. I will be right back. Promise. Something's going on I need to address, but I'll be right back. I got you. I got y'all for real. All right. That was 50/50 Clown by Cocker Twins. And apparently we something in the basement. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I don't know. Hold on a second, guys. 1 second.
Where'd Duckbot go? Auntie Warbot had got to change his adult diaper again? Probably shit a brick and throw a diaper.
I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna try this here.
He probably shit another brick after that.
Supposed to bring this clip up. I don't really know how to do this, but I think I can, maybe.
The fucking planet's alive. Sweet satisfaction. The fucking planet's alive. Sweet satisfaction.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I can.
The planet's alive.
Whoa, easy.
Satisfaction.
Easy, Tiger, easy. Easy. I'm gonna have to kick you out.
Huh?
Hey, John, you gonna start behaving?
The fucking planet's alive. That is fucking great. Oh my God. Be still my beating heart. That was fucking great, man. And just like I fucking pictured in my head too. Sweet satisfaction. Oh my gosh, he sounds like such a fucking battle axe, man. Jesus. What the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up, bitch. God. I could say so many bad things. I could just say so many bad things about it, but I'm not. I'm gonna take the higher road today. Jesus, man. That I mean, that about summed. I mean, doesn't that about sum her up though? For real? Her personality and everything, man. I mean, everything you know about her, does that not sum her up? I mean, it does for me. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish she wasn't so mean. I wish she wasn't so fucking hateful. She's had good catches. She's had plenty of good catches. I like that one that she caught the church guy. But damn, when you act like that, God, man, no thanks. No, thank you. Right? I mean, am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? Come on, tell me I'm right. So, but so we saw Becoming Led Zeppelin again the other day. Pretty fucking good movie if you like Led Zeppelin. All about the early formative days of Led Zeppelin. It's pretty fucking, pretty badass, actually. Pretty badass. A lot of John Bonham stuff, which is always cool. Since he passed, and, you know, it's always cool to see some shit that's new. Another band I grew up with, of course. As I'm sure most of you have here, too. Very American thing to do, you know what I mean? That's definitely an American thing to do. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, here's the thing. I do think that's going to be a step. I'm gonna be like, yo, if you want to put your face in the place and show out for some cash in the bash, you're gonna have to do some singing. There's nothing to be worried about, you know. It's just singing, man. Shit, everybody can do it. It's fun. It's fun, damn it. You will have fun, damn it. It's like forced fun. I don't know. I imagine like CPP doing, you know, when they have their little get-togethers or something. You're going to have fun here. I mean it. Only talk that has been vetted and is about Tommy will be allowed, but that's it. And our sodas are double locked, so you'll have to ask twice to get a soda. Oh man. I imagine we'll have a lot of people that probably want to sing because, yeah, I mean, we're going to do it up, man. We're going to do it up. And we'll show the other side, you know. It's like, I feel like we're in the TV show Lost, right? You know how they had the sides? I watched Lost, but it's been so long that I can't even remember. I think there was sides on Lost, right? I think there was. I think. And they found that fucking hatch and everything went really bad shit. Oh man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. Somebody will win, and they will win substantial, and it'll be cool. So there you go. I think that's about it, guys, for today. I think I am pretty fucking tired. Like I said, I did want to touch base about the Mitch thing, and I, you know, was hoping maybe he would even show up. He's definitely shown up here before. The last time he whined incessantly about us not letting him up, but I had to go somewhere, damn it. I couldn't help it. The fuck? Not my fucking fault, you know what I mean? It wasn't that I didn't want to let him up. I had to go somewhere. Told him we could do it another time, and he just went on his little petulant little baby rant and went over there and whined for about 30 or 40 more minutes and then called it a day. You know, I think he had been live about 12 hours at that point, I think, that day. Oh gosh. I mean, I've talked to him up on stage before plenty of times. I mean, he's not very, I don't know, he's not very formidable to me. I don't know. I'm just telling the truth. Like, he uses the same tactics day in and day out on people, man. He's very predictable. Get some new tactics, kid. Oh yeah, get some new fucking tactics, but yeah. So I'm assuming we'll see them soon. You know, the Hoax Nunya connection. We'll probably do a live at some point very soon. Hey, maybe we'll see Jackoff do a live. I don't know, in the nighttime maybe, or towards the nighttime. I think is usually when he goes. But he's such a man of mystery. He could go at any time. You never know. You never ever know. Franklin the Turtle, you know, when will we see another live from him? Who really cares? I'm just being silly. Nobody wants another. Nobody wants any of that shit, man. We saw plenty of that shit back in the day. Thank you.
Because you got a strike.
The whole curb to the. Dragon to the curb for like 8 fucking 9 hours. I mean, that shit just used to blow me. It used to blow my fucking mind. You go in there you would literally go in there at the top of the show, right? You could go in there 4 or 5 more times. As long as they weren't playing music, you could hear nothing but hatred going, you know what I mean? Just fucking vitriol and just disgust and shit. And then that's famously where he spoke for 5 minutes about what he wanted to do to Ed in jail. And you can picture what I'm actually really talking about. And yeah, that really did happen. That's not a joke or something I made up. He really did. Hell, I think he damn near spent 2 minutes on the ponytail. Don't ask me why. That shit was weird. I'm very shocked. You know what I'm saying? That was fucking wild, man. It was fucking wild. But yeah, I mean, those drag streams were, I think, even worse than the Nunya ones. But hers are
streams like that.
In the same vein, though. You can tune in at any time and hear hatred.
She just booked because
same intentions, right?
She don't want to know. She don't want to hear.
I don't know, man.
When she's raging, booping.
Don't know when she lost her way. I guess when she started being Detective Nunez, you know, and started restreaming everybody. That's really when she started losing the plot. But I just don't think that's a viable way to be here. But I mean, she obviously thinks it is, so it is what it is, I guess. But we'll keep an eye out on my community, and we'll definitely let you know well in advance before the karaoke night. That way you can prepare to be there in the chair. Wow, I just said in the chair. That wasn't even a Mitch joke. Yeah, I mean, I think it will be. Like I said, I think it'll be fun. If at the least it'll be fun to eat, right? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna sing. Damn it! You know I'm gonna sing. Hell, why not? I don't know what I'll sing, but I'll sing something. Damn it! I will sing something, and you are very much invited to come along and enjoy the festivities, and you will be automatically entered into the contest when you sing a song. So that will be cool. And I guess I'll play us out as always. And
you guys get the big and the why when you're staring at
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We will talk to you the next time.
That she probably could have.
You know, I really wish Mitch would have showed up. You know, but oh well.
Yeah, to pay for the hotel bill.
Regrettable. Anyways, man, thank y'all for stopping by.
Yeah,
you didn't have to, but you did.
After you took the hot
you did.
cream pie.
You really did. I will play the song that I think represents this place pretty well. And
good job, Donna. Good girl.
Talk to y'all next time. Peace out.
Oh, fuck yeah. Is she talking about the music? Yeah, well, she got new show and listen to fucking late like Jiki Boo music. Yeah, go on, man. Fire up the line, there, God. All these people just get ready to fucking poop. Oh, shit, right over to the hot gate for the door. Yeah, they should be listening to poop fucking yeah. Once you got them pooping, you get a hot gate with a body door. Yeah. Or the fuck for half an hour. I'm sorry, right, Donna? Oh, man. Hey, I got done shit to him. She's gonna get the proper orgasm. Oh, hey, you do? Fuck on it, come on, fucking stupid thing. It's Donna.
As I am often want to do, I'm going to play one more, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Yep. I'm out of here, much up. Peace out.